Hey guys, welcome back to Fact or Fiction Skincare, where I dive into trending internet skincare topics and use science to see whether they are worth it or not. Quick disclaimer, I am not a qualified skincare professional, so if you do want more personal advice, I would tell you to seek out a doctor or a dermatologist. Today, we are going to dive into a very recent popular internet skincare trend, slugging. Slugging is actually just covering your face in a petroleum-based product at night before you go to sleep and then washing it off in the morning. This trend is super popular, especially on TikTok, where the hashtag has over 376.3 million views. Let's take a look at a couple of these TikToks for an example.
I'm about to go to sleep, but I'm going to try to slug, which is where you basically put a bunch of Vaseline all over your face after your skincare. It's just supposed to lock in all the moisture. This is my skin with no filter, and I use very drying acne medications on my skin right now. I also use tretinoin. Here's my skin. I'll see you in the morning. Good morning. Here's my skin. Slugging is slay. I love the slug.
So, how do you slug? First, you cleanse the face, then apply other products you use, and then you use your slugging product. Examples include Vaseline Petroleum Jelly or CeraVe Healing Ointment. According to TikTok, slugging can heal dry skin, remove acne, give a glowy look, and it has anti-aging properties. But can a single product do so much all at once? Let's find out. I went through a ton of dermatologist opinions and studies to see the effectiveness of slugging, and surprisingly, I found a lot of good information. That's right, slugging does actually work for the skin, but it's not necessarily for the reasons you can find on TikTok. Rather than just going into the pores and moisturizing the skin, slugging actually works by trapping water underneath an occlusive layer of the petroleum, which prevents transepidermal water loss from the skin to the air. This does in fact hydrate the skin and leave it with that kind of glowy, dewy look. Slugging works particularly well, however, if you do use other products underneath it, as those get kind of trapped underneath the layer and they work better. A 2017 study by the Journal of American Medical Association also suggested that it can help prevent eczema outbreaks in children by the frequent moisturization of the skin. So, the verdict, can you slug? Yes, of course, it's actually been recommended by a lot of dermatologists, such as the American Academy of Dermatology, and it's actually been around for quite a long time. However, there are some warnings, as slugging is not ideal for every skin type. Firstly, it's a no-go for acne-prone skin, and that is because petroleum jelly is far too occlusive for people with acne. It can actually trap dead skin cells and other things in the skin, which leads to bacterial overgrowth, which leads to more acne. It is also not ideal for people with already oily skin, as the petroleum jelly kind of just adds to the oil. It's also really important to be wary of the other products you're putting underneath your skin before you put the petroleum jelly on, particularly serums. Serums that have alpha hydroxy acids, beta hydroxy acids, and retinoids can be dangerous, as they can become trapped underneath the slugging layer, and their strength is far beyond what was originally put in the concentration by the chemists that made it, which can lead to skin irritation. Therefore, slugging is definitely good for people who have dry or dry combination skin. It's also really handy for people who have eczema. But if you have acne prone or oily skin, I would definitely opt for a different skincare routine, because slugging is probably not the one for you. So, if you want to try slugging, go for it. Just make sure that you have the right skin type and that the other products you use in your skincare routine won't pose a risk. Alright guys, that is all for today. Thank you so much again for watching, and I'll see you next time.